What's up, everybody? My name is Mykell.
And I'm Justin, and this is the Gonna Be Diaries.
Okay, so last week we were talking about a lot about disappointments and dealing with disappointments, and also just how to celebrate despite those disappointments. And then I got some pretty upsetting news about the Take the Stage placement that I made, and I was on Facebook and Twitter and just really feeling down about the whole ordeal. And if you don't know, I placed sixth in the competition, and I was kind of sharing some of my disappointment with Facebook, and a lot of people were commenting and saying don't give up and all these things. And some people were even saying, well, I thought that in your last video you were talking about celebrating despite disappointments, and I just want to clarify something. Just because it is important to celebrate despite your disappointments doesn't mean that you don't feel the disappointments. Mm-hmm. And I kind of felt a little guilty that I may have come off like, oh, we're just having a blast all the time and it's all easy and we're just letting it roll off our backs. No, sometimes it really sucks, and it's hard and it hurts when things don't go the way that you hoped. So I made a video, and I didn't post it on YouTube like I was originally planning, but I wanted to share a clip of that video with you guys. It was the night after we found out where we placed, and I was just feeling disappointed, and so I want to share not only the good, but the bad as well. So take a look.
Well, I'm proud that I was able to be a part of it and that I made it as far as I did. It's still just it feels bad to go through the whole process and feel like nothing really came from it other than a great experience. But I just feel like I'm lost now. Like I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do next.
Okay, so yeah, you got a little glimpse of when I'm down in the dumps, but you don't need to stay there. I didn't stay there. I wallowed a little bit because I'm human, but you can't let it control your life. You can't let it paralyze you. And so here I am, I'm smiling again, but I just wanted you guys to know that disappointments still hurt, even if you celebrate despite of them. By the way, I do want again to, congratulate Caitlin and Gabrielle and Luke and Lyric for all the things that are going to be happening for them. I'm excited to hear the new stuff and to see where you guys' career takes you. I'm excited for you. No hard feelings. Put me on the track.
Since the last episode, a lot of really big things have happened, and they were initially small, but they left a big impact. And most of you have heard about the space shuttle and how it was being retired. They flew it over Los Angeles,
which we missed because we overslept.
Yeah, so you really can't sleep in this town without missing something. But you need to sleep or you'll die,
I guess.
Either way, any turds. Any turds. The space shuttle was moved from LAX to the Science Center in downtown LA. And what was cool was that it was a 2-day parade, and it's 2 days because it took a long, they can't go more than 5 miles an hour with that big of a thing on there. They had to shut down streets, they were taking down power lines, and it was just a crazy and really cool event, and I got to see some of it. I went down at 3 in the morning because I knew any other time when regular people are awake it would be ridiculous and I might not even get close. And we're down there in this neighborhood and there's this gigantic space shuttle just rolling down the street, and occasionally it would have to stop so they would move the power lines, and then when it would move again the street would erupt. Everyone would just start cheering and clapping. really cool event, lots of excitement, and it was cool to see everyone else down there. Like, I was expecting it to be pretty dead at 3 in the morning, but there's probably 1,000 people in the 3-block area that I strolled, and we went on for miles. So it was crazy and it was really cool.
Meanwhile, I missed this because I went home to Georgia to meet my new niece. She's like 2 weeks old now, and she's so stinking adorable. Like, so adorable, in fact, that she deserves her own television show. But for right now, we'll just give her a little blurb on the Gunnaby Diaries because it's very important. It's very important for me and very important for my family. She is gorgeous, and you're probably looking at the video now of her taking her first bath, which was monumental, and I got to be there, which is something that I'll treasure because I live on the other side of the country, and so there'll probably be a lot of things that I miss. But I got to see her. I got to see her take her first bath. Like, I just got to hold her and be an uncle for a week, and so that was really cool to me to just be there and to smell her babiness and to hold her and feed her and love on my sister, who I love dearly, and my mother and my other sister. It's just a great time, and I'm glad to have been there for that. And so those things that we discuss, that are small, they're big, and those things that are big are even bigger. Like, it may have seemed small to see the space shuttle ride down the street, but that's a big deal when it doesn't happen every day.
Right.
And I don't get to be an uncle. Well, I get to be an uncle every day for the rest of my life now, but it's not every day that I get to meet my niece for the first time. So it's a big deal, and I think it's important to cherish those things, those small things, and the big things. So cherish the small things, but cherish the big things too. Now we like to introduce to you guys a new segment that we like to call Side Notes. And basically what side notes are the things that are going on in the world outside of our little world. And I mean, to us they're side notes, but to the rest of the world it's a big deal. Like,
for instance, we have the unmissable presidential campaign going on right now. And I'm not choosing any sides in this video.
Obama, yeah.
But I do have thoughts on the issue, and I made a video with my friend Rory, and you can check the link down in the description for the full thing, but here's a little clip of just, this is what I think about the presidential election right now.
No, he keeps talking like this. I don't know. He doesn't even know. And he's another. And all the kids like, go!
Paper!
Like that.
And meanwhile, while the president and the vice presidents and the people who are the Republican people that are trying to take their jobs are fighting back and forth and debating, this guy named Felix Baumgartner. This guy is a badass. So he goes into the stratosphere in like some space shuttle satellite thing, balloon, the stratosphere, like he's looking down at the Earth, and then he jumps. Not like with a bungee or he just like free falls. He jumps back into the atmosphere, and I just think that is so noteworthy. So we're putting it in side notes. Like, the guy leaps from the stratosphere into Earth's atmosphere, and not only, if that wasn't badass enough, he breaks the sound barrier with his own body. Like, what? And lives to talk about it. Like, he's like alive and like doing interviews now. Check out the video. Like, go Google Felix Baumgartner, and if you haven't seen it, you need to go see it. And like, it's huge. Like, I was floored when I saw the video for the first time. I was like, this guy. And Red Bull, shout out to Red Bull. Like, great publicity. Great publicity stunt to like link yourself to this madman who was willing to.
We'll always have them, even if NASA goes down.
Right. But yeah, so that was very noteworthy, and you need to tune in next week to find out what we consider to be side notes. Well guys, thanks for watching. My name is Mykell.
And I'm Justin, and these are the Gonna Be Diaries.
So stay tuned to find out where we'll find ourselves next week. This is the moment that I was made for.
It started, it's just a few cases. It was nothing big, we didn't even worry about it. But then suddenly they were everywhere. They were attacking people. I'm trapped right now. There's nothing I can do. If only there'd been some kind of zombie defense tactic workshop or something I could